we can actually do the final boss if we really wanted to. If we wanted to, we could do the final boss right now, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
So what did you say? The Snuggie?
Yeah, you don't know you know the Snuggie though, obviously.
N-
You don't
do
know the
I?
Snuggie?
I know a Stuffy.
No, dude, what the flick? No,
How
man,
much stuff can you stuff in a Stuffy to a Stuffy stuffed enough stuff? What are you talking about?
not that little rhyme. Well, cute. But
Okay.
not what I'm talking about. A Snuggie was like it was the blanket with
Oh
arms.
my
fuck
god.
me. He is hot.
The Keister Bunny. Fuck off.
No, but a Snuggie was oh my god, his fucking deltoids. Anyway, the Snuggie was
Is he holding a giant black penis?
it's better not to think about that. But
Anyway, sorry.
anyway,
the Snuggie.
God, the Snuggie.
It's better
The
be really
Snuggie was
good.
a blanket with arms.
Oh.
Yeah, does that ring a bell?
A onesie.
No.
Kinda.
Well, no, not really. It was literally a blanket that had sleeves, and then so like the whole like gimmick of it was that like you could read and like use your hands while still covered in a
I
blanket.
see.
Yeah.
I see.
So anyway,
I
like there was
see.
a. I still. How do you not know what a Snuggie? Anyway, no matter.
Because I don't have one.
No, I know, but you didn't see like any of the videos, like the infomercials for a Snuggie, or like the Slap Chop or ShamWow or anything like that.
No. The thing is, your advertisements are very different from all of ours.
So, yeah, that's true, but I thought that was like a international known
Well,
joke.
an advert that's made in America will not be the same one that's aired in the UK, unless it's like a TV commercial.
No,
Even
no, but
then,
it was
that's
like
not enough
it
TV,
was like
so-
an internet meme though. That's why I'm wondering why you didn't know
Oh,
it.
okay.
It was like huge for a while there.
I see.
Snuggie. But anyway, that's okay though. It's maybe it's better actually that you don't know what it
Do
is.
you know what's really weird to me? I discovered this when I was over recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you bastard. Like a lot of your adverts are like, or at least in America, are like, oh, like, call this person for this medication or these antidepressants or this. I was like, holy shit! Like, we do not advertise for that stuff at all. Like, the best we do is like drunk driving, like a car hits a little girl and you caused it, it's that kind of thing.
What do you mean like medication advertisements?
Yeah, there's loads of it in America.
Yeah, there's loads of it in America. I guess in Canada too. A lot of our stations
It's
through like
really
American
weird to me.
stations.
We just don't have that. I don't even know if
Strange.
it's like because it's illegal. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Well, I mean, sometimes
I
we
don't-
have we'll have like medication for or like advertisements and things for like mesothelioma or like like depression, or we'll have, and a lot of the
Yeah.
stuff is like it's like crazy commercials with like huge like you might die if you with them, yeah, like that, or like all like the
Yeah.
side effect commercials. So you don't have like side effect that you wouldn't have like
No,
none of that stuff.
no,
man.
not at all.
Very weird. Okay, well, that's strange, actually.
Like I don't think you're. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to advertise about it. Like it's.
That's funny.
If you
Yeah.
need it, you go to a doctor or whatever. Like, and that kind of thing.
I think though you're allowed to advertise, obviously clearly in America and Canada and stuff, but you have to have like all of the side effects listed.
Yeah.
And also
yeah,
like
you
pretty
have
much
to
the
be
commercial
very clear
becomes
about it.
like, the commercial becomes like half of it is, or actually I'd even say 75% of the commercial is just listing side effects and things.
Yeah,
So,
and it's all on the screen at every given moment as well.
yeah. So I mean like that
Yeah.
makes a difference, I think, as well.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
it's just weird. Like I don't know how it works for politics over there, but like with certain channels, they're not allowed to show favorites. So like
show favorites on like
if,
medication and stuff. You mean?
no, on like political. spectrum.
Yeah.
So if you have like say a 5-minute commercial for one party, it has to be like roughly the exact same length for the other party.
Yeah.
Same thing for like screen time. So we have, you don't really have like not quiz shows, like panel shows, comedy panel shows. We have panel shows for comedy for different things. So we have like, I've shown you Would I Lie to You, haven't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So Would I Lie to You is basically a comedy panel show where a team gets a lie, but it's either true or it's a lie, but they don't know, the person who's doing it doesn't know what they're actually going to get, so it's something that the research team has either made up or found, which is like deep in the bowels of like some kind of interview that no one's ever seen, like that kind of
Right.
thing. So like it's always going to be an interesting story if nothing else. And usually the ones that are true are the ones that are like incredibly unbelievable.
Right.
But but we also have ones where it's based around news, so it's comedians just taking the piss out of the week's news. But they every so often have MPs, because it's a different side of looking at the news, because it's it's politicians actually talking about it. But if you have an MP from one party, the week after you have to have one from a different party because it's sharing favourites otherwise. I don't know how that applies to you.
I think again I want to answer as accurately as possible, but I also don't watch a whole lot of TV, to be fair. But I do know when it comes to political advertising, in most cases, like on YouTube, for example, or even on like some TV stations and whatnot, they usually will always play the political commercial for each party or for every party. So it's
right. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. It's crazy how many differences there are between our countries. Like at the crux, we're the same, but there's so many little subtleties, and I think it's just due to how we accept our culture.
No,
like
for sure.
how we prefer to like accept our brands. Like brand. I find that American brands, even like for something like chocolate, are just really like aggressive sort of fonts and like really bold text and really dark colors, and it's just like
it's sort of a bit I mean, and again, I don't want to be dragging people, but it's a bit kind of like obnoxious advertising, I'll say. It's very like down your throat and like very like how can I best describe it? It's very just like bright colors, a lot of noise. It's like being in like a family dinner and you want to make your voice heard the loudest of everybody else. Does that make sense? Like I feel like that's a lot of North American advertising. Is just being the loudest possible to get people to pay attention to you. And I mean that's kind of fair. Obviously you want people to buy your product, so like
sort of the point. Yeah.
And I think like
the point of advertising.
In a lot of cases it obviously works, like
yeah, I mean we've like our advertising have sort of like tried to do it based on theme. We have like a shopping mall kind of place called John Lewis that does a lot of stuff, and it's at Christmas time. It's where most people go to get presents and whatnot. We don't actually have one in Jersey, so I've never really been. But they have a Christmas ad each year, and they always put millions into it because it's massive CG and it's like a 2-minute ad, and it's really heartwarming and adorable usually.
Right, gotcha.
Like it's the kind of thing where you're like, I'm ready for Christmas now. This is amazing. And yeah, that's like a kind of thing we have now. We sort of have like companies trying to one up each other by doing stuff like that now.
Yeah.
So it was started off as a trend and it sort of caught on.
So I guess like how would you say like your daily advertising is though? Like if somebody were to advertise, let's say like, because obviously like American will say. It's hard for me to even clump Canada into it though, because we share a lot of the same products as America. Yeah. So it's so like even then too like maybe there are
some differences.
Yeah, there's a lot of differences between our countries, that's for sure. But like when it comes to advertising, we share a lot of the same channels as well. So you might be watching an American channel, yada. So but I know like a lot of like our food advertising is for like kids cereals and stuff can be like really crazy. But I was wondering, like, in the UK, would you not have, like, an equal amount of, like, intensity? Especially specifically for children's advertising, I feel, is where it's huge. For, like, being loud and boisterous, etc.
I don't really see kids advertising much. So we have, our main channels... Okay, let me start this off. We have a set of main channels. It used to be just 4, which was BBC 1, BBC 2, ITV, and Channel 4. And it's expanded to Channel 5, and then a bunch of other ones. There's like BBC 3 and 4, and ITV 2, and Channel E4, and there's a bunch of like spin-off sort of channels based around them. But the BBC channels, we pay a license fee. In the UK of I want to say like 185 a year in pounds, but that basically funds the BBC, which is
Gotcha.
the British broadcasting company, and those channels have no ads at all. They make their money purely from the broadcasting fee. So yeah, oh, this level's really cool. This level's super cool. Yeah, so it works a little bit different in that respect. A lot of the channels I watch are on there, so I've not really seen all of like the newest ads because I watch BBC. But yeah, like
A little distracted there.
From what I remember of my childhood, like when it comes to say something like cereal, do you have Cocoa Pops? Is Cocoa Pops a thing?
Yeah.
They're basically Rice Krispies.
No,
Snap,
yeah,
Crackle,
we do.
Pop.
But they could be like
Yeah,
a
they're
different brand of
basically
thing.
them, but they're chocolate.
What's the character on the box?
The Cocoa Pops. It's like a monkey.
Okay, ours might be a bit different then, actually.
Yeah, because we have Rice Krispies, which is Snap, Crackle, and Pop, and
Yeah,
then
we
there's
have
Cocoa
those.
Pops, which is basically a chocolate-covered version.
Okay, gotcha.
Sort of. Damn it. But yeah, the Cocoa Pops one was basically like there was like a campaign where there's the monkey on the front of the box, and then there was like a crocodile who wanted to get the Cocoa Pops.
Yes,
it
they
was
have like
always
little
used to-
adventure commercial type things.
Yeah, it always used to erupt from a volcano of Cocoa Pops for some reason.
Fruit Loops did a
Um,
similar thing, I think, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, where they had like a whole. It was actually, I think I remember the commercials were actually kind of chronological. I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we had a thing like that. Like the Cocoa Pops one, there was like an actual series where the crocodile was actually winning, and then it did win, and they actually sold like a crocodile version.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Cocoa
yeah,
Pops.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just like, oh okay. And I never had it, but Emil told me that it tasted awful, which is really disappointing.
Oh.
It's not what you want.
But no, yeah, that's
But I
kind
guess a
of.
good marketing scheme,
Mhm.
if accidental.
Yeah.
But
Oh man. But no, advertising's it's a very interesting thing. One I
Yeah.
probably wish I knew a little bit more about, to be fair. But you know.
I know a little bit. I studied it a tiny bit, not enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm the authority on it.
Yeah. Because even then, though, I mean, the way I view advertising, especially for like kids things and yada yada yada, it's essentially like stunted for like 4 years ago, or maybe a little bit longer than even 5 years ago. So yeah, like it's essentially when I stopped watching, I guess, like TV, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Because like even on YouTube, right, you still get ads, but it's not nearly the same as it would be
No,
on
no.
TV. Because it's not like you're not watching your video and then it's like that yada yada yada. Like you, even and sometimes it depends on like actually how Google ads are based. Is it based on what you look at on the internet? Is that what?
I think so, yes.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go ahead and
generally
say
that's how it
so
works.
as well.
I think it's generally done that way.
Yeah, because even
I
if
could
like,
be wrong, of course.
yeah, I mean, I think we could be wrong for a lot of this, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I know on YouTube as well, like you'd only really get ads for like kids' toys or whatever if that's kind of the stuff you're watching. Versus if you were to watch a cartoon on TV that would be on a children's station, you're gonna get whatever the fuck they want you to see. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
definitely different in that sense. So yeah, advertising I think is also changing too, right? In the way people, the stuff that people are drawn to, especially in sort of like kids industries, is different now, right? Like the things that used to like drive us to use that product are completely different to I feel the generation now.
I feel at the moment a lot of like a lot of the ads, at least in the UK, have sort of been like they're sort of making them more like edit heavy in the respect that they're using more like CG sort of stuff or like crazy
Right.
effects.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like it's sort of because of movies, I would say. Like, because movies, like when you think of something like Avengers Endgame, like it's so intensely edited in every regard. It's like 90% CG in a good way.
Right. Oh, that's what you mean. You mean
and,
like
like-
computer generated type things? What you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So like, yeah, or like they've done some kind of like crazy like effect on the visual to make it like stand out. But Like, I feel like adverts are trying to do that kind of thing at the moment. At least over here, or at least the ones that I've been watching.
I just think too, like with oh sorry, keep going then.
No, that was pretty much it.
No, I was just saying where things seem to, at least recently, if you were like if you watch older commercials, it seems to have a bit more almost of like a friendly next door neighbor sort of vibe. And now I feel like just kind of in modern day, it's very cinematic. Like even with car commercials and stuff, for example, right? Like they shoot them in a way that you would think is like cinema quality. You know what I mean? Like they're getting like all these shots and all these things. So I just think like when it comes to, I'll use this in very heavy quotes, but like more mature products like a car or whatever it is, I feel like they really format that in a way that's almost cinematic, almost in a way where it's like they want you to take it seriously. Yeah, instead of like...
Technically, it's a big decision.
Well, yeah, for sure. But just in terms of the advertising, it's cool to see. And I think obviously...
Like, it's weird, when you see an advertisement for like a car or whatever, you don't think of it as a big decision. You think of it as, oh, it's a car commercial, that car looks cool. But you are going to be spending a lot of money on it.
Very true.
Like, a near bankrupting amount of money.
Yeah, I guess
depending on how rich you are.
No, it's just... Yeah. Again, I feel like, I just want to point out that everything I've said about advertising today could be completely wrong. It's just based on my knowledge. So I just want to make it known that if I was definitely wrong in anything, then that's why. This is going off of the old dino brain, which is like
same for me.
67%.
I don't have a dino brain.
That's true. You have a Bubsy brain. I'm just kidding. Joking. You got a teal brain, man. Can you imagine if your brain was actually teal?
That would be gross.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
It would look like I have an infection.
That would be so much fun.
What, the infection or the...
No, I don't think infections are that fun. But I mean, if you had like if like you had a name that was in any way like a color, then your internal organs would match that color.
That'd be pretty rad.
Could you imagine if you bled like teal? Dude, that'd be so sick.
I would be sanctioned.
Oh, for sure. But at least you'd be cool.
The second anyone discovered it.
You have a nosebleed and you're like, oh, fuck. It's tie-dye, it's tie-dye. Oh, man.
I injected some tie-dye into my veins, don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez.
You're
I meant
free.
more like you
yes.
But sure.
Yeah, what part of this don't you believe?
Oh jeez. Do you get? I actually have never experienced a nosebleed once in my life.
Oh really? I experienced them. Well, not as much anymore, but I used to experience them all the time.
Yeah, I mean, like.
I was playing hide and seek at school, and someone pulled me by my hair and threw me into a wall, and I was bleeding for like 8 hours.
Oh.
So, and after that I had a super weak nose, so like any tap of my nose would cause it to bleed. It was pretty good.
Please tell me those people got in some form of trouble.
I think so. I don't think it was as harsh as it probably should have been.
Right.
But we were like 10, so
right.
That's probably why.
Dude,
which is fair enough.
Kids are gnarly sometimes, man. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is I don't think they had a good home life, so I didn't really blame them. I wasn't pleased about it, but I was like, so fair enough.
I don't know. I also feel like it makes you, this is a completely me thing. Some kids can be freaking awesome, but I also feel like kids smell fear off me. Like, I definitely, like, whenever no, seriously, you're gonna think I'm joking. I'm not joking. Like, whenever, like, my sisters are amazing with kids. But whenever kids like hang out with me or something, I think they definitely smell some kind of weakness because they always make me like the joke. And obviously they're kids, so I'm not gonna be mean to them. They're just having fun. But like they always pick on me. Little kids pick on me, man, and I don't know what to do. I just try my hardest to be a good person, but sometimes it doesn't work.
There's something deeply tragic about that.
I know, right? I know, and I've tried wearing a leather jacket, but that didn't work either. There's just a lot of things, but it's fine though. Kids are great most of the time. I mean, they're like Pokemon. They all have different temperaments. Same with people. People are like Pokemon too.
Yeah. I'm
scared.
I remember the first time. we entered into psychology class.
Uh-huh.
Our psychology teacher was awesome. He was a man named Mr. Bennett. And he was just like, psychology is gonna make you perceive a lot about people. I can tell you 2 people in this class are gay. Like, what? Like, who is it? We were just like, and like, we, the way he did it, like, we genuinely were like, maybe the person doesn't even know. Like, it was really interesting. We were just spending ages like, who? Like, who is it? We don't know. It was the psychology classes were actually really cool.
Oh my gosh.
It was just like, oh, instant truth bomb that no one was expecting. Cool.
We never had the actual option to take psychology, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had mind you that we had some really cool literature classes in high school, but we never had psychology as an option.
Huh.
I think
wonder
it's
if it's because not many people wanted to do it.
Yeah, because I think too we had a lot of well, we used to have a philosophy class as well, but a lot of people weren't interested in it, so like people weren't taking the course, which is too bad. I went to a high school. Oh, sorry, what's
that's
that?
kind of why. That's why I didn't do media in secondary school, because only me and one other opted to do it. So like, oh, well, guess we're not doing that.
My high school was a fairly small high school, so it was mostly geared towards like mathematics and sciences and stuff. So, and obviously me clearly not being inclined in that way whatsoever, I usually was like the only person in like the media, computer, tech courses and stuff doing like Photoshop and things like that. And it was really fun though, it was really good. But it was a bit unfortunate though, because in my final year of school, we had a studies and literature class which was focused on like Gothic literature and things like that, so it was really cool. But unfortunately, our year was like the first and last year to do it because not enough people were in the class. So they like replaced it with like another physics class or something, and I was like, oh, I see. Okay, why not? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but being, not inclined that way was a bit unfortunate.
Do I have to go up here? I have all the tokens. Nope.
Nope, you can
Bye
just...
then, level. Fuck you, level.
There's just gonna be solids at the very end just to ruin your life.
Yeah, probably. It's like, there's a giant wall. You should have went up, you fool.
My gosh.
Nope.
There it is.
Thanks,
Hey.
game.
Nice.
Cheers. I mean, I missed nearly half of them, but who gives a shit?
It's fine.
I was moving like a cat out of hell. Ah, kill me.
No thanks. I'd like to keep you around for a little bit longer.
For more Bubsy?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
So, I'm not playing it, you gotta play it. I'm just here for the ride.
Dude, I'm okay. I'm okay to never play this game.
I was speaking as you, but...
Were you? You sounded exactly like you.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I meant just... Okay.
It's okay.
Sorry,
No,
I wasn't impersonating you, I was just...
I get it.
Okay.
Beautiful. We should have this,
Sorry.
Actually, that's a terrible idea. I have this habit of having, like, terrible ideas, and then... No, anyway, I was gonna say.
But now I need to know what it was.
I know. This is why it sucks, because I stopped talking about it, and then it circles back around. But I was gonna say what we should do is we should have a whole episode where I'm talking as you and you're talking as me. But that's a terrible idea. So then I took it back.
No, that's an incredible idea. It could be this one right now.
Oh my god, I don't even. Okay.
Best crap Teal impression. Let's go.
Okay. Oh man, I'm not gonna be British though, because that would be even brutal. What would you usually say?
I say.
What do you usually do, actually? Just kidding.
What do I usually do?
Oh man. you do.
What do you do? I make videos on the internet.
You do something
I thought
like.
You knew that.
You'd say some like quip about how crap the game is, and something about how. You'd be like. Here we go, you ready? You'd be like, hey everyone, it's Teal here. Here we're back with Dino. And then you'd jump on some things, and then you'd be like, yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that Dino is like great and puts up with so much bullshit. And, like, I'm gonna
Dino is incredibly sexy, and I'm sorry.
So it would be, that's what I mean. When you're like, this is a horrible idea. It was a horrible idea.
Hey! I'm Dino, hey!
Dude, yes! God, I would do anything to sound like that again, my god.
It was one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
I think that was. Wait, what? What are you referencing?
I'm referencing you doing a high-pitched voice.
Oh, I thought you were referencing me, like, from before.
No, I was referencing you doing a high-pitched voice when I
dude.
was... It was
Dude,
when I streamed Crash with
Yeah,
you,
no, I remember,
in,
I
like,
remember.
In, like, July or something
Oh
last
my
year. It was
gosh.
magnificent.
I totally forgot about that.
I
That was
fucking
fun.
loved it. I just lost it. It was amazing.
I remember doing it for the Rayman, for your...
Yeah, I did ask you to do it.
It's all,
Yeah.
jeez. Sorry, my brain is not working as well as it used to.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite playthroughs of all time.
Oh man, that was good.
I
Good
love
stuff.
it. It's so like it's like the perfect level of nostalgic because everyone is here except one person who actually isn't. And it's not through lack of trying. It's just Psycho cannot be contacted in any way, shape, or form,
Oh.
which is unfortunate.
Oh
But-
jeez.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Dude.
Man,
Well-
I love I love your anniversary video as well. Just
Oh, the one
love how
I made for you?
Yeah, you just zoom in, just like hello Teal.
Well, because everybody, I definitely missed what they said because they asked me to do, or well, everybody, I guess, for like a 3-minute video, I suppose it was.
2-minute
And then
video.
if
yeah.
you know
did
me,
20.
if you know me, you know once I start talking, I'm just annoying and I can't shut up. So the video ended up being like 12 minutes long, and then I realized I was like, oh, geez, okay, hopefully this is okay. And then I sent it in, and they're like,
Well-
whoa, dude.
Well, yeah, you made it like a minute.
Yeah.
You made it. You cut it down to like a minute, and like just put like a thing like if you want. I talked for way too long. If you want to see the full thing, contact me. I was like,
Like
oh,
a
I do want to see the
ransom.
full thing. Absolutely.
Oh my
And then like I watched it, and it was like I think it was around 12 minutes long.
Yeah, it was.
But the beautiful thing is you cut out like 8 minutes on like a tangent. But you said, you know what, I'm gonna cut this out because I don't think it's important.
Oh, did I actually?
Yeah. So it's like 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Which I appreciate the amount of effort you put into that. It
Oh,
was very
jeez,
funny.
yeah.
It was very
Anything
entertaining.
for you, dude. Don't worry about it. Oh, jeez, that
I,
was
I
fun.
love that. I treasure it.
I'm glad you enjoyed
It's
it.
so
yeah.
cool.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that was.
It's so awesome.
When did we do
I
that?
was spoiled. Oh, well.
What just happened?
Rip. Yeah, I was spoiled on that day. It was wonderful.
Well, you know what? Everyone needs a little bit of spoiling every now and then.
And I super appreciated it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. What an anniversary.
What an anniversary. You feel old yet? Did I say you were old in the video? I feel like I called you old.
You did, yeah.
Thank God. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh,
I'm pretty
man.
sure you opened with that. Just like,
Yeah,
10 years
you're old.
You're old. It's like,
I do remember referencing an elephant's gestation period though, but
yeah.
yeah,
You did do that.
I did do that one. But it was very nice though. Everybody's videos are so sweet and yeah, it was good. It was good stuff.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was also very unexpected, so it was just like it meant a lot. It was
the
awesome.
whole ribbon on top of the whole thing.
Yeah, it was spectacular, and I was just having a blast all day, and then we got the glorious like Sam reading the chat for 3 minutes. Have you heard that?
I don't think so.
Oh man, okay, so I made a montage of Sam reading the chat, and it's actually one of my bit alerts. If you give me $300 in bits, that's what plays.
Oh
It's
my
like a
gosh.
3-minute montage of Sam reading the chat, but it's really fucking funny. I'll after we're done here, I'll send it to you so we can listen to it because it's so funny.
Because I remember you sent
Like-
me, I think, just the text of what all of the bit things were.
Yes, that was
Because I just
so
don't think
that-
I've heard them. I think though that's the problem.
Yeah, that was that was like a. That's the list of what they are, but like this one was added afterwards because it was
Oh,
obviously
gotcha,
not created
gotcha.
at the time. But yeah, no, it's so funny because it's got the original like Sam reads the chat quote, which was originally a bit noise, and then I found. I mean, there's like an hour of gold from what he reads the chat, but I condensed it to 3 minutes. It's just so funny. Like, it is so funny.
Oh my gosh.
But this might be the last level we do today.
Okay.
It's 1:45 in the morning for me.
It's called today. There's fish on my plate.
Don't hug me, I'm scared, man. That's what that's from.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Dude, that's so good. Emil can do
No, I
an
was-
impression of that duck so well. Every single time I'm on call with him, I ask him to do it because it's just so good.
I don't remember the duck at all. I honestly haven't seen it since
Oh my
like
God.
they aired. So like,
Oh, I'm trying to think of what else the ducks is. But anyway, oh, you should watch those ones again.
yeah, I need to watch it again. I haven't seen again. Like when I say I haven't seen it since it aired, I mean like the original episodes. The original episode I saw it roughly when it aired. Second one I saw that when it aired. I haven't seen it since.
Mm.
So the last one I would have seen is the final one, and the like when it was 2-3 years ago maybe. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay. No, yeah.
But the one I saw before that would have been a year prior or whatever. Like I haven't seen them in
Ooh.
ages. It's like I just don't really remember anything from it. Unfortunately,
Orange.
I remember
So
the
many good
time
quotes.
one the most probably.
Yeah, the time one's pretty good. I mean, they're all just like great.
They're all insane.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes them so good.
Yeah,
Insanity
Oh, I
is the key
remember
to
it being-
happiness, my friend.
I remember it being fantastic.
Mm.
I do need to watch it again.
What was
You can
that?
tell I'm tired now. I do need to watch them again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I yawned that, but
That's okay.
yeah.
Oh no, you just said
Yeah.
the word yawn and now I'm going.
Hey, that means you have empathy.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, if you yawn when someone else yawns, you have empathy. Or
Aww,
when
look at
someone else
that.
says it. So that's sort of how you can tell a psychopath.
If they don't
If they
yawn when
don't
someone else
yawn.
yawns.
It's just like they have no empathy. It's like, oh,
Well, at least
That's
now
a
we know we're good.
boring. Yeah, we're solid. We got this.
We got this. It's 7:45, man. There's fish everywhere. Actually, is it 7:45?
it's
Oh, it is 7:45, dude. It's me. It's actually 7:45.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
dude,
is.
wicked. Oh, that worked a lot
Yeah,
better than I
for
thought.
me it's 1:45.
It's called today.
I'm ready to be done.
Yeah, thank you for waiting for me.
No problem.
For all of you who don't know,
it's-
I made Teal wait for me.
It's okay, but I had fun.
Because I'm a
fine
little
with-
bitch. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god,
Hey, you
we finished all the levels.
Dude, nice.
We've just got the final boss to go.
Dude, I'm
Except
mind-fiving
we're
right
gonna
now.
do that last because that seems like a plan.
I'm
so
giving
there's-
everybody a mind. What do
so
we call it? A
there's-
mind shake?
So there's I didn't do 2 levels in that one. I
Hmm.
missed 1 level there, 2 levels there, 2 levels there. So I've got basically 7 levels to get the tokens on, and then we'll do all the Arnie levels, and we'll buy a bunch of things, and then final boss town. It's gonna be amazing.
Dude, that sounds like a very nice time to me.
That's gonna be awesome. We're nearly done! Yay!
Woohoo! 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 How's that?
Ole, ole, ole.
Well, yeah.